I had very little access to information in general. This is like early 90s. Internet was not widely accessible yet. When I was about 12, I learned that people could actually go to other countries to study. That was like a thing that people did. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to do that. I want to do that. And one thing that I learned is like the first thing you need to do is to learn English. And I figured out the only way for me was to go into English school. So from that point on, every single year, my birthday request was to take English classes. But, they couldn't afford it. Then I thought, okay, if I need to learn English to go to other countries, what do I need to do to then be able to study English? I need to find a job. So as soon as I found the first opportunity, I took it. The little money I got from that, I put all in learning English. When I started college with a scholarship, I started working in a language school. So then I took English classes during my college years. And then when I was in university, I had the opportunity to come for a semester in West Virginia University, which was like life-changing. Then I came back for grad school, and that's a whole new story. But I think one thing that I did a little bit of instinct, that today is my technique, is figure it out. What do you need to get? What do you need to do to get what you want to get? What is the path to the destination you want? And then you trace the steps that you need to get there, and then you take that path. I knew that to study abroad I needed to have English, but I didn't have access to English. So then I had to figure out a whole new plan to learn English so I can go back to that path and get what I wanted to get. So it takes a lot of learning. Like, to achieve things that are impossible, you need to learn. You need to learn how to get there. You need to figure out how the other people who got that did that. And you need to find the resources that are not available to you. And sometimes you need to find them creatively. When I was in my senior year of high school, well, I didn't do the Young Ambassadors, but I did the selection for the Young Ambassadors. And the selection is done through English schools that are associated with the embassies in the countries. I went all the way to my state finals, but I didn't get selected. I remember at that time, in my mind, that was the only opportunity I was ever going to have to go to United States. Like, I'm never going to get another opportunity like this. And I didn't get accepted. And that was heartbreaking. I cried for a long time. But then about a few days later, the English school where that was happening called me, and they're like, hey, we really liked you. And we have this program that you can teach English. You get a full ride scholarship. And that was like a super top school in our state. It was like so fancy. The school is so big that there is a nearby a college that had classes in the building of the school. Like, it was that cool. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. That helped me two ways. One, to learn English. Like, it was a very good quality education. But then the other part is teaching English in the favelas helped me realize that I actually had a lot of privilege. Like, I had a community around me that would encourage me to learn. My parents would always encourage me to learn. And those kids didn't. When you have, long-term goals and you have big dreams and big goals, you need to plan. You need to learn everything you can about the path to there, and you need to plan, and you need to find a way to get in there. Even the failure it's not a failure. Like, it's just one other path that didn't work. So you keep trying to find new paths to your goal. Failure is a given. Like, you will fail when you want to do something big and you want to do something that is impossible to you. You will fail. That is the one thing that I think keeps you going, or kept me going, is knowing that it is impossible. There's a reason why it's impossible. So it's not going to work for a while until it does, until I find a way that gets me there.